Pastor, I think I have near success syndrome. Well, let's define what near success syndrome is. I've heard about it a lot of times where many believers come and say, I have what we call near success syndrome. It means anytime I'm about to close out on a big deal or a contract, it doesn't go ahead and the client backs out and I don't get to get the project or the contract. And I feel it has been happening so long in my life, so I now identify or attach myself with what they call near success syndrome. It's important to know that word syndrome, and we need to be really careful because that word syndrome means that there are a group of symptoms without any true cause. So it means that you have a syndrome, meaning every time you don't get successful and you don't have any reason for it. That now blinds the believer from some natural principles that they may be ignoring. And you begin to feel that you have a spiritual problem. So a demon or a spirit called near success syndrome. Well, that's not the identity of the believer. The identity of the believer is only revealed in Christ. And in Christ, there is no near success syndrome. So what is important for the believer in Christ to note? So once you detach yourself from the idea of a near success syndrome, you begin to look at certain practical aspects of your sales process. For example, in my own journey through entrepreneurship, business, and my career, there are various times too I thought I probably had near success syndrome, meaning anytime I'm coming through with a proposal and it's almost like we're about to get to the end of it all, the clients back out. And I began to find out why and some of the reasons why. Well, I attached myself to a senior colleague who probably knew better. And one of the things I found out was that sometimes I get excited about a project or a proposal, but I don't ask the client if they have a budget for it. So for example, you meet a client and they say, oh, we are interested in your product and we want to buy this software, we want to buy this product. But if the client internally doesn't have a budget for it, no matter how they are excited, that project cannot kick off because it might not be in the budget. Then again, we need to realize that many businesses have different internal processes of approval. So even though one stage of approval has been reached, there are different stages of approval. So it is an issue of being patient and waiting for a longer time than thinking that is a near success syndrome you are dealing with. So instead of thinking you are dealing with a near success syndrome, what you need to do is to find out certain sales information, how you can grow in your negotiation skills and see some patterns in your behavior or your negotiation skills that is affecting you in delivering, the proper thing that you desire within your project. So from this understanding, you can also learn from the Bible that the Bible does not give us any information about us having near success syndrome because the believer's identity is in Christ and Christ doesn't have near success syndrome. What Christ has is the favor of God, the goodness of God, and the blessings of God. So for the believer, you are blessed, you are favored. You just need to look at practical aspects of your life and make sure you are engaging properly so that you can be effective in your sales process. I hope this has blessed you and I hope you've gained from it, and see you guys later.